What's up, it's Timmons here. Here is my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about the films and series coming out this week when they be dear streaming, etc. Alright, the two wide release films we have out this week. We also do got Together, which opens which opened in limited release this week, but opens wider. It opened up limited release last week, but opens up wider this week, which that I'm interested in. Anyway, of course, also out this week, we got The Naked Gun, which is a pretty much like a reboot sequel, if you will, of the Leslie Nielsen film, which follows in the footsteps of his bumbling father, Detective Frank Drebin Jr. must solve a murder case to prevent the police department from shutting down here. This does look pretty funny. You know, I love like Liam Neeson doing some comedy here. Pretty cool there. You got Pamela Anderson, who's always good. So I'm intrigued to see this one when it comes out. Alright, we also got The Bad Guys 2, the follow-up to 2022's Bad Guys. Bad Guys 2 features the voices of Sam Rockwell, Awkwafina, Craig Robinson, Natasha Lyonne, many others. Reformed criminals, Mr. Wolf, Snake, Mr. Piranha, Mr. Shark, and Miss Tarantula are trying very hard to be good. However, they soon find themselves hijacked into a high-stakes heist that's masterminded by a new team of delinquents they never saw coming, the Bad Girls. I can already imagine people calling this thing woke, but whatever. That aside, that's a pretty decent. I mean, I think the first Bad Guys was pretty good, so I'm intrigued to see the sequel. Hopefully, it's a good one, but we'll see. All right. Also, out this week on again, we also got the wide release of Together, which that does look pretty good. Also out this week, we on Netflix. We don't really got a lot of streaming films out this week, except for like Netflix's My Oxford Years, starring Sophia Carson, where an ambitious American student travels to Oxford in England to fulfill her dreams, but encounters a charming local who changes both of their lives. And I do quite like Sophia Carson. Her Netflix films, has been pretty decent. This does look pretty charming, so I don't know. Hopefully, that's a good one, but we'll see. Alright, also out this week, we got something called Never But a Winner, which is a football documentary where Alabama's football dynasty, built by coaches Bryant and Saban, goes beyond SEC dominance and national titles. That could be interesting. We got something called When Fall Is Coming, where Michelle, who's a well-behaved grandmother, lives quietly in Burgundy Village near the Marie Claude Valley. And Valerie visits All Saints Day to drop Lucas for vacation. Unexpected events disrupt their plans. That could be interesting. We got the film She Rides Shotgun, starring Taron Egerton, where Nate tries to make a fresh start after he's released from jail. However, he is forced to go on the run from his enemies with his daughter Polly, who has grown up without him. This does look intriguing. Taron Egerton, I think, is terrific, so that could be pretty cool. We got something called Omniscient Reader, The Prophecy, where Kim Jocketas is the only reader of an obscure web novels titled Three Ways to Survive the Apocalypse. After reading the last chapter, the novel suddenly becomes reality as its a component hero appears before him. That I don't know. That could be interesting there. We got something called The Wild Man of Shaggy Creek, where like young Scott learns that a Bigfoot creature may be lurking in the woods near the house, and he soon accepts a dare to camp in the woods all night with one friend who's willing to help him. That could be pretty interesting. We got something called Soleiman's Story, where an asylum-seeking cyclist who delivers meals in Paris has only 2 days to prepare for a cruel interview. The interview will determine his residence permit status. That could be interesting. We got something called The Sparrow in the Chimney, where the stark personality differences between sisters Karen and Jewel becomes apparent as their families come together for a birthday party. That could be interesting. We got something called River of Blood, where a group of four kayakers accidentally navigate down a dangerous river, leading them into a jungle where they encounter a tribe of ruthless cannibals. But that's a lot of movies about cannibals, whether you talk about like Cannibal Holocaust or Raw Churn and stuff. So that could be pretty interesting there. The Green Inferno is also pretty good too. All right, now on the TV front, we got the wonderfully weird world of Gumball come to Hulu, which I don't really watch Gumball, but it definitely has its fans. We got the docu-series WWE Unreal comes to Netflix. That could be interesting. Conversations with a Killer, the Son of Sam. Um, this is coming to Netflix, and it's about complication of newer interviews with previously unheard recordings. Examine serial killer David Berkowitz's mark on the 1970s New York. Now, I don't know, of course, remember reading upon the Son of Sam. Especially as in New York, you definitely heard about the Son of Sam stuff. I'm mostly more familiar with it because of the Spike Lee movie, Summer Sam. But I don't know, this could be interesting here. We'll see how that one is. We also got Mr. and Mrs. Murder coming to Hulu, which is a 4-part Hulu docuseries premiering on July 30th. Explores the 2000 disappearance of Mike Williams during a duck hunting trip, initially presumed to have been killed by an alligator, and arrives when his widow, Denise, marries his best friend Brian, and Kathy, a friend and former wife of Brian, investigates the circumstances surrounding Mike's disappearance. That We got two true crime docuseries. That could be interesting. We got Twisted Metal Season 2 coming to Peacock, which I thought the first season was excellent, so definitely looking forward to checking out the new season. Got the new sitcom on Netflix called Liane, which is created by Chuck Lorre, who gave us like Two and a Half Men, Big Bang Theory, Mom, and many other cool stuff. It stars former comedian Liane Morgan. When her husband leaves her for another woman, a resistant Southern mom starts over with the support of her loving but unflattering family. It actually does look pretty funny. You also got speaking of mom, you got the actress Kristen Johnson from Mom fame. You got Blake Clark, Ryan Stiles. You got some cool cast members in this, so that could be interesting to check out. Last but not least, on Apple, we got Chief of War, which stars Jason Momoa. So that definitely could be interesting there. Like Jason. Of course, if you guys don't know much about Chief. If you guys don't really know much about Chief of War, it's pretty much like new pretty much like a new Apple series that is the story of like a Hawaiian island from the indigenous perspective. Here, a Hawaiian war chief joins the campaign to unite the Waring Islands in order to save them from a threat of colonization. The previews doesn't really look all that interesting. Like, I did try Jason Momoa's other series on Apple, C. Didn't really do anything for me there, so I'd rather watch this because it is Jason Momoa, and I do like Jason Momoa, but can't say I'm too excited for it, but who knows. Anyway, that's pretty much it there. Let me let you guys, which of these films or series are you interested in? Are you interested in the likes of, and are you interested in, The Naked Gun, Together, The Bad Guys 2, Chief of War, Twisted Metal, Draw Constable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is